I am yelling in my car. Rock and roll daddy. What's going on, Bob Squad? I'm just driving back from Vons. Not the Vons that you can't park at if you're going to the Comedy Store La Jolla, 916 Pearl Street. Don't park there, but you got to be a customer at Vons. And Vons is totally cool with you using their parking lot. I use the Vons on Balboa Avenue in my part of San Diego. And I know what you're saying. Bob, I thought you hated Balboa. No, I don't hate Balboa. Pity the fool. Well, I got some tasty groceries. I got some watermelon, and I got some like a sandwich, like a homemade sandwich. It's not really homemade unless the guy lives at Vons, but be that as it may, it's got some roast beef and turkey and ham in there, and you got some mayonnaise at home. White people love mayonnaise. I know everyone does it. I should not have done that. White people love mayonnaise. I know. And it's sweaty in this car because I got the windows closed so I can talk to you. And I got the air conditioner off. So I went to the American Movie Theater, AMC, American Movie Center Company Corporation. I don't know what the hell it stands for. And Nicole Kidman told us about the dreams. And I went in and I accidentally called the usher kid Daddy. He goes, Theater 16 to your right, sir. Rock and roll daddy. Because I was feeling it, man. I was ready to see some monkeys fight. And I go and I get my pretzel nuggets with cheese. And if you want to see me become an irrationally angry human being, beyond capacity for any logical thought or baseline of regular human cognition, watch me at the concession stand at a movie theater. Everyone is so stupid. Why are they so... You just order the popcorn and the soda. They got a group of 3 ladies. I haven't been to a theater since in 1989, they saw Julia Roberts pretend to be a prostitute or a sex worker, pardon me, with, what was the other guy? Richard Gere? Then he closes the gimmick on her hand to be a jerk. I didn't understand why he did that. Shut up, Richard Gere. Was it Richard Gere? Or was it Hugh Grant? No, he was actually with a prostitute. Okay, I didn't even mean to do that. Be that as it may, so they got to go back and forth and occupy one entire employee to go through the complications of their popcorn order, purchase, and delivery, and it was a whole... It just took forever, but I got in there. I missed all the previews, but that's okay, because I got in there to see Nicole Kidman tell us about our dreams and high fructose corn syrup, and I was happy about that situation. And we get to the movie. Now, I'm going to say this. I don't even know if these might be spoilers, because I want to tell you what's not in the movie. So these might be spoilers. I'm telling you it doesn't happen. This is spoiler adjacent. So just FYI, if you want to go into Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes not knowing a damn thing, well, then you shouldn't watch the stuff I'm going to say. So this is a Bob Squad shirt. Hey, I'm at a traffic light. Get your shirt. Go to the tpublic.com thing. Get your Bob Squad shirt, daddy. Get them now before I move them to a real website and actually, you know, make money when someone buys one. So, right now I'm not, you know, I'm not exactly clearing up on them. Anyway, well, people got to actually buy them to begin with. That would be the number one step for the whole thing. Okay, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Reverse spoilers, stuff that doesn't happen. Here it is. It's the 4th of the goddamn franchise. We're generations after the death of Caesar. We see the ruins of New York. We see the scarecrow type of symbols from the 68 Planet of the Apes. We hear the same horns. We have a lot of the same music. All the cues are there. We're not fan servicing it to death and dropping 93 hints like they did in Rise of the Planet of the Apes with James Franco and John Lithgow and the hot British Indian lady, because we are free to something, because we didn't know... They didn't know then if there'd be any sequels, so they just loaded it all. But now, including the biggest reverse spoiler of all, you see Caesar in Rise of the Planet of the Apes holding the damn Statue of Liberty figure. So guess what's not in this movie? Guess what's not in the movie? There's no goddamn Statue of Liberty falling or crumbling. It's not in there. They're in the ruins of New York. It's there. They even show glimpses of the stone city they were starting to build. It's all there. We want to see Statue of Liberty fall. I just want to see the spaceship with George Taylor, Charlton Heston's character. I don't need to see him get out or have a CGI'd old version of him or have a new character play him and say, I'm George Taylor. I'm George Taylor. I feel lonely. No, I don't need to see any of that. Just, and I need to see Dr. Zaius. Here's the thing: they teased three of those things. When the new good guy ape Noah, who has no blood relation to Caesar, which I think is good, falls out of that stupid Star Wars problem. Everybody's blood related. That means something in the whole galaxy. But he's under the teachings of Caesar, and he meets this red baboon guy, which I'm like, oh, a young Zeus. Here we go. Before Zeus got bitter and protective and sad and this. Here we go. And he goes, I'm Raka. I'm like, who the bluest of blue fucks is Raka? I'm gonna throw a Raka at your head. Raka. And no, I know it was. And then hopefully I was like, he'd have the apes don't have last names. I was like, oh, hope maybe his last name will be Zeus, and he'll become a doctor. None of that happened. So there's no Dr. Zeus. They tell Noah, hey, and Raka, I think it's Raka. He's like, and humans even figure out how to fly. And he's like, no fucking way. Well, he doesn't say that, but it'd be hilarious if it did. And, you know, his eyes are wide. He doesn't believe it. And I'm like, well, if they just tease the flying thing, then surely, at least just for a second in the back, they got to see the spaceship and have his big monkey, holy shit, oh my God, face moment. And that doesn't happen. And there's a big explosion with a big dam. And no Statue of Liberty falls and crumbles. Like, why? And there's some girl named May who she says not to be called Nova. I have an actual name. Why do they always try to call us Nova? And it's kind of like a shot or a little dig at, you know, Nova was the name of the girl in War of the Planet of the Apes, because Nova was the 1968 Planet of the Apes. That was the name of the girl that George Taylor would give her later, who is still yet to do that, because this has not happened yet. I don't know, is it connected? And the humans do something different at the end. Now there's all sorts of talky humans, and they've got computers. I'm like, no, this is not Planet of the Apes. I don't get it. I'm confused, and no one cares what I think, and it upsets me. It upsets me a great deal. Stupid monkey movie. I was very upset. I think because they've left it open for another freaking movie. We don't need a whole other movie to connect this. We can have I don't know if there was an end credits scene. I waited for half the credits to be done and went, okay, there's no quick back-end end credits scene at the very least. Is not one of those. If there's one at the very, very end of the credits, maybe there is, and they give me what I want. But you could even then show the spaceship in the back, but then the Statue of Liberty is still the problem. So I'm very sweaty. This car is really hot. What have they done to my monkeys? I don't know. I lived in New York City for a while, so I've seen Planet of the Apes. I've seen King Kong. If I know one thing, monkeys hate Manhattan. Just being the best Bob I can be is all I'm doing, Daddy. I don't know. I don't recommend it. But here's what's peculiar. Ghostbusters, the Frozen Empire, and Kong, Godzilla, the Frozen Empire, whatever the hell, I don't care. I saw those movies 6 weeks ago in theaters. Buttocks, I'm looking at a lady with her buttocks. I saw the movie in theaters like 6 weeks ago, both of them, like a week apart. And they're both like digitally available now. Like the 6 months became 3 months over the years, and the 3 months became, what do you call it? 3 months became 6 weeks. So, how about that, huh? So, next time there's a Planet of the Apes, it'll be, what is it? We've done the Rise, the Dawn, the War, the Kingdom. What is it next? The birth, the start, the commencement. I don't know. The Big Bang of the Planet of the Apes. Just the Planet of the Apes. The Planet of the Apes. Just put an E on the. That'll be the thing, right? Am I parked correctly? I don't know. I'm not. I have trouble parking because there was no other cars to give me like a bay. I drive a 2011 Toyota Venza, like you probably already know if you're watching this. And I got a great deal for my sister-in-law, but the funny thing is I actually can't see. It's shaped in a weird way where I can't see over it most of the time, and I actually don't know where I'm parking most of the time. I drive just fine. I'm a terrible parker to begin with, so it's a hell of a combo. Okay, that will do the trick. I am sweaty. Dr. Zayas.